Good morning, Stitchy friends. It's Dee Stitcher, back with another one. Happy 2022. Today is January, let me see what the date is. 16th. January 16th. So we're halfway through January. This month I have been working on the Whip Go. So my number 2 was my block of the month, which I finished yesterday. I started and finished it yesterday or the day before. And also my flying owl, which I am progressing on quite quickly. I've also been working on a few other things, which I will show you. But I'm going to turn around and show you what you're here for. So this is my flying owl. It's a Russian kit. That's what it's going to look like when it's finished. And this is what I have so far on the 16th. The goal for the month is to finish the body. So I'll just show you on here. So I'm working on this part right here below this white part. So that's where I am right now. I have all of this finished. And so my goal is to finish the rest of the body, not this winged part. That's a separate part that I'm going to, a separate goal. So my goal is to finish this body right here. And then that will be my goal for January. If I keep working on it this month, there's 2 more weeks left of January. So if I keep working on it consistently, then I should be able to finish it. It's not that bad. It's confetti heavy, but it's going a lot faster than I thought. So this is my block of the month, and this is block 8, which is where I left off on block 7 when I stopped working on it to finish my diamond painting and my up on the rooftop. And so I'm back at it. So I'm at block 8 right now. So I finished this block, I think on Friday, because it was Family Friday here, so we had no school. Let me just get the thingamajiggy. Here we go. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. The Afghan. It is from Annie's Crochet Afghan Block of the Month Club. She has different kits that you can buy from her, and they send you the pattern. They send you a link to videos for right-handed and left-handed stitchers. I'm left-handed, so I really appreciate that. And so I am working on this particular one right now. I have one more block in this pattern, and then I have to go to the next one. They give you the needles and that you need and everything. So yeah, it is quite expensive as a Canadian. It is quite expensive, but I do, as being a new crocheter, I kind of appreciate the videos and the pattern. For you Americans, it's probably a heck of a lot cheaper because it's coming from the States. So if you are interested, check it out and see if it's for you or not. So far this month, I've only missed 2 stitchy days, which is pretty good. I've been consistent with my stitching. If I'm too tired in the evening, then of course I don't stitch, or maybe I just stitch a little bit. Yeah, so I've only so far missed 2 stitching days. I have to say that stitching is not really my top priority when it comes to my spare time. I have been working on myself and getting myself in shape, eating healthy and exercising, and so that is actually my priority. If I have any energy left it's going towards my exercise program. I have to make sure that I do that before I sit down and stitch. And so I've lost already 27 pounds, so I'm still going. It's a lifestyle now. It's not a race, so I'm not in a huge hurry to get anywhere because it's a marathon. It's a lifestyle. So I've learned to eat healthy, learned to proper portion sizes, and learning to exercise. I'm weightlifting, and I am doing like a HIIT cardio conditioning type of thing. So any spare time after that is what I do for stitching. Good evening, stitchy friends. It is now January the 31st, and the new numbers for WIPGO have been called. As you know, they are 5, which means that I'll be stitching on Snow White, and 17, which means I'm doing another block on my crochet block of the month. I'll be working on block 9 this month. I'm going to do that. We have a teachers convention just after Valentine's Day, so I'm going to have like 5 days off, so I'm going to do it then. So today I found out that I have COVID. So I went home early from work and I took a test and I'm positive. So I have COVID. So I have my stitching all set up in my room. I'm feeling fine. I went home because I had the chills, and just for safety precautions, I went home and I took a test, and then it came out positive. So I have my stitching in my room here. I'm going to be hanging out in my room as much as I can. My family is all fine so far, and so I'll be stitching in here during the day. So I'm going to be stitching on Snow White, like I said before, and I think that due to my new virus that I got today, I think I'm going to restart Pandemic like tonight. As soon as I'm done with you, I think I'm going to restart it. So I have, excuse my hand, it's going to be in the way, or maybe not. I have a new piece of fabric here, and I'm going to get one of my skeins from Silk For You, one of my hanks, and I'm going to just do it monochrome, where it's just one color, because picking colors for that big of a piece is just too stressful for me right now. Getting back into stitching and picking different colors for that big of a piece. Back in the day I would have loved a challenge like that, but right now I just want to stitch, and I just want to not have to think about stuff like that. So I'm going to pick one of my hanks. I'm thinking maybe the blue. I have a blue, I'll show you guys in a bit here. But I'm going to restart it on this piece of 28 count Monaco. It should fit because I'm going to be doing it 1/1. So it should fit. I already counted it out. You can see pins. So I've already counted out the stitching for that. And I think I wrote on it. Yeah, I wrote on it and everything. So I think I'm going to start that. I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I think it would be neat to start Pandemic the way I want it to be done on my COVID day that I found out that I have it. So I'm feeling fine. Like I said, I went home with the chills and I had a hot bath and I'm fine now. So no worries. I'll just home waiting for it to play out. But yeah, I'm gonna get stitching and I will show you guys what is going on throughout my week at home. Okay, bye for now. So I went back and I watched all the videos and I realized that I didn't show you that I did complete January's block for, what block was it? block 19 of my owl. I did finish the body. I put him away already, but I can put in a picture here to show you where he is at. But I did complete him. So this is day 2 of me having COVID. This is what I sound like. Oddly, I don't have a sore throat. I sound like crap, but it's all in the chest. That's where it went to. It's all right here. And I'm taking like the phlegm and mucus, Benylin medication. And it's helping me bring up the stuff. But typically when I have a cold, I get a cold and it's in the head and then runny nose, headache, blah, blah, blah. And then it moves down to my chest. But this time it's not in my head at all. It's all in the chest. But there's no sore throat. So it's very weird. Anyway, I thought I would turn you around and let you see Snow White. And then I'm going to show you, I told you yesterday that I was going to start Pandemic, and I did. And I have can you see? That's the color right there. That's my Silk for You color that I decided to use for it. So I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what I have done. So this is Snow White. This is my February goal. I'm going to stitch on it as much. It says the goal, it says to stitch Snow White weekend stitching. So yeah, sure, but I'm home for the week. So I'm going to stitch on it a little bit during the week. My goal, I would say my big year goal, because I'm going to be stitching on this. There's 3 blocks in the Whip Go where this is put on. So I would say that by the time the year is done, that I want this section completed. So far, it's okay. I know that a lot of people have issues with these. And CG textile, the thread feels like crap, especially after working with, silk. This feels so nice and so soft. And then you go to work on this project and it's like almost scratchy. It's not fun. And then there's this nightmare. Yeah. So, hopefully I have it all gridded out so I know that the piece is going to fit on this fabric. Let's just hope that I have enough threads for the fabric, for the piece. We'll see. So this here is the restart on my Pandemic. I got all the way across the border, so this is the top border, and then I'm going to go down. I'm going to border it. I'm going to stitch the whole border, and then I'll go in and I'll work on the inside. But that's what I got done yesterday and today. So this is what it's like 350 across or something like that, and then it's going to be 4 something down. So that's what I have done. And it will all be stitched with this Silk for You thread. So my next piece that is not on Whip Go, but it is something that I'm working on. It's my seasonal piece, and I call it Seasonal Trees. This is what I've gotten done for January. I have until April 1st to finish the winter part, and then April 1st I will go to spring. So as long as I get each season done in its season, it'll be good. And then this will be done by the fall. So that's what I got done, and I'm going to keep working on it this month. And it'll get done by winter so that I can move on to spring in April. So my last piece that I'm working on is called European Town. It is a Chinese cross stitch. As you can very well see, it is printed. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's a huge, huge piece. And this is what I have done so far. I work on this when you're tired but you still want to stitch. Like, this is brainless stitching, right? Look, you just gotta get the red and you stitch all the red. There's no thinking. It's just stitch and go. And the threads are, this is 14 count, and the threads are fluffy enough that two stitches, like 2 over 1, is covering it. I'm actually surprisingly enjoying the thread in this kit. Let me just get out a package here, the thread here. So this is the thread. It's soft, it's thick, it's fluffy. I would say that if anybody was to ever work on a Chinese kit, though, like my threads are not, I don't work on very long threads. They're short. Like, I'll take one length and then I'll fold it in half and do the loop method, right? Which doesn't make the thread that long. So then it doesn't start to look bad. It's nice and fluffy, and I'll give you a close-up of the stitches here. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with the threads. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying just the brainless stitching when I need it. I just stitch on this maybe once or twice a week. Yeah, there's no goal of finishing it. It's just something that I do when I'm tired, but I still want to stitch. And I did some of the back stitching in here, and I got to do these windows. But yeah, European Town. So guys, I think that's going to be it for this month. It is February the 1st. And so I think I'm going to wrap this up for the January issue. I will continue to make videos and piece them all together. I hope everybody is well and staying safe. And happy stitching, everybody. I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye.